Welcome back to episode 15 of the Weightlifting.Ai series. In this video, I'll be talking mostly about the, I suppose, adversity that I've gone through this week. This workout itself was pretty straightforward and pretty easy because it is a deload week, which thankfully this whole week has been a deload week. So my expectations of what I need to do are, I guess I don't want to say that they're low, but they were definitely like easy workouts in the sense that doing a 95 kilogram snatches aren't too difficult, even though I did miss the first rep on here. For the most part, all the lifts were very routine to do. I did bump up one of my pulls because they were all supposed to be at 160. Basically, none of the workouts, the weights don't move up as you do them. But I did bump up one of the sets of pulls just for fun. But I can kind of get away with that just because my deadlift is so high. But the adversity that I've been going through. So Monday started a very interesting week. So Sunday I had a normal workout. That was my last video. And Monday I was planning on not training anyway. So I was going to get the estimate for my car after work and just driving to the place, getting an estimate and getting back. I knew I wasn't going to try to train at the house because it was below 30 and I knew I didn't want to go to the gym that late. But I should say I also already knew that I was ahead of schedule because I had done the Monday workout already on that Sunday. Because it was a deload, I was definitely able to get that done on the Sunday. It wasn't like the previous week where I kind of wasn't recovered enough. This was a light enough workout where it was straightforward to do. But when I got back from doing the car thing, or the car estimate on Monday, I started to get sick and I felt pretty crummy Monday night. So I took some cold medicine and I went to bed with hopes that if I slept a ton, that I would feel better. Probably would have felt worse if I didn't sleep as much, but I slept from about 8 and then on and off throughout the night, and I was either had a fever or I was probably a fever just because of how weird my dreams were. And I don't even know if they were dreams or just, I don't know. I think I was just a little delirious from the illness, but I remember having very weird thoughts about how I should be sleeping and different reasons for that. I don't know. I think it was related to just having a bit of a fever and whatnot. But I kept waking up throughout the night because I would get too hot or too cold. And, when you're sick like that, you're kind of like, ugh, you can't really even no matter how much cold medicine you take, you're not going to get a good night's sleep. But I remember waking up at 4 a.m. and that's when I decided, like, I can't go to work. I'm not going to I was trying to wait as long as I could to see if I could go. But I knew I was just going to be miserable the whole day. And because I was sick, it's probably not a good idea anyway. So I took Tuesday off of work and didn't have any desire to lift on Tuesday anyway. Sometimes every once in a while, I'll have a day where I call off work because I'm sick, and because I took the day off, I recover pretty quickly from the illness, but this was not one of those days because I was just feeling kind of crummy the whole day. So I took Tuesday off as well. So Monday and Tuesday, I didn't lift at all. So this was completed on Wednesday. I was able to get back on track with my workouts starting on this day. And thankfully, even though I still felt pretty sick, I was mostly symptoms at this point. So I had a sore throat, I was inflamed, and some nasal congestion, which led to some ear congestion as well. I didn't have any on this Wednesday, but later in the week. And that's mostly what I'm dealing with now. I don't really feel sick, but I'm mostly just kind of treating symptoms, which, it's kind of just what you have to do in the winter. So thankfully it wasn't anything that was too severe. Tuesday was the only day that I was really out of commission. And then Monday was just happenstance that I wasn't going to work out anyway. I got a ton of sleep this week besides for Thursday, but I'll talk more about that fun night when I do talk about the Thursday workout. I'll save that for the next one. But I was happy with everything that I got done in this workout, even with that 95 kilogram miss on the first set of doubles that I had with a snatch. I was very happy with the push presses at the end to do them kind of connected with 90 kilograms, even though 90 isn't too much, it isn't too much in general for anyone, but it isn't too much for me from a relative percentage standpoint. I was happy with just the ease of it and how quickly I was able to do the sets, as far as not having to rest a lot between the repetitions and just doing sets of 4, which is nice. Because that's one of the things when I get back to doing a program or something, reps in the squat and in the front squat particularly, and push presses are usually pretty difficult because I don't tend to do those a lot on my own. And speaking of the reps I was actually quite happy with the reps on the front squat because a lot of the program has been giving me heavy doubles, which isn't a problem necessarily, but I haven't been practicing them, and so my body is just not conditioned to do them. So I've been having issues with completing them as prescribed, and have been opting to do a lot more singles. It's nice to get some light triples and just kind of build the, I suppose, conditioning for front squats. It's not so much a strength thing, it's more of just a positioning thing and just getting a tolerance to that. Doing multiple reps in the front squat and just having that stability after you do a first rep. But that's it for this one. Look forward to me talking more about my illness and stuff as the week progressed in the next video. And I'm glad to get back on to the habit of getting these videos edited, and I'll be all caught up in a couple days. So I have this workout, the Thursday workout, and then one more after that, because there was some more adversity not related to the illness that impacted my first attempt at a big Friday on the literal Friday. But then today, Saturday, when I'm recording this, I had a pretty decent workout. But that's it for now. Talk to you all in the next video, and I hope you all have a great day. Peace.